What's up guys, Tea Party Percy here as always, and welcome back to a new video. In this video we're gonna talk about a lot of topics, but first, as you can read in the title, we're gonna talk about the item shop / cash shop. Which items are worth buying, and if you don't know what those items do, I'm gonna try to explain the most important one. Also keep in mind I won't explain how to top up cash and stuff like that, because there are plenty of guides, especially in the guides collection, which is linked below the Google Doc. You will find a guide which explains pretty well how to top up cash and buy cash shops items here in game. So now let's talk about the cash shop in game. If you press F4, this cash shop will appear and you will see on the right side every 6 hours a refreshed list of items. This is a really important one because there are few items which are really good, which you should get if you want to spend your crystals. So those items gonna refresh as mentioned every 6 hours, and as you can see I already bought one, which is the Chaos Dungeon entry +1. Just the info, most of the items you can only activate, or especially the entry items, you can only activate one per day, so you can't buy multiple and activate multiple of those. The only exception is this limited pack, which you can only buy once, and there are also Chaos Dungeon entries, but they overlap, so they don't share the same cooldown. So as long as you have those 5, which will go, you will run out of those pretty fast, and you can't rebuy them. But the usual entry increase stuff like Chaos Dungeon and even the Guardian Soul +1, which could appear here too, is only usable once per day. Now to the items, as mentioned, the Chaos Dungeon ticket is pretty good, and also the Guardian Soul one. That is even more important. So if you see that, and that's pretty rare to see in this list, you should get it. There are also some other important items depending on what you like to do. For example, if you like to level up affinity with NPCs, there will be a chest with affinity items, and I don't personally like to buy those. Also the card box, I don't like it. This item is for all those guys who are sailing, If you pick up stuff, you're gonna lose the fortune bar on the bottom, and if it's empty you can't loot stuff or interact with most of the stuff on the sea. So if this item will increase it or replenish a little bit, and I bet it's also only usable for a limited amount of time per day. And then we have the Epona's request, which I will explain later. Now, what else do we have, and what I would suggest you guys to buy? First of all, we have those 2 big packages, which include a lot of stuff. Most of you guys bought this one, I guess, with the horse, with the costume, with 770 crystals and affinity box, some combat items, but you won't get all of them. You're gonna just get random items, cards. But I didn't buy it. I wouldn't suggest you to buy it if you don't want all those things, or if you don't need all those things. What I did was I wanted this Pegasus. To be honest, this one is a lot better and a lot better animated than this horse here, the dark horse. And just for your info, the cash shop mounts are just visual stuff. There is no other benefit. They are not faster or something like that, or you can't fight with them. So just for the look. And this looks a lot better, and the animations are a lot better. So that's why I didn't buy this box. Most of the stuff I don't need it, so I bought the Pegasus, and you can buy the costume in separate. So I bought the blaster costume, which is I think this one, and that's what I did. Now let's talk about the special offers here. As mentioned, you can only buy them once. Not once per day, I mean you can only buy them once, because they are pretty good and have really good value for the price you're gonna pay. Usually you would pay a lot more to get gems, and let's start with this box. This box will give you 1k crystals, 30-day buff for the sea, so you will be faster, you will sail faster, and 5 times +1 Chaos Dungeon entry increase, and 10 feathers. So this is a really good one. You should buy it. Actually, I would suggest you guys to buy all 3 of those, because let's explain this one. This one is the item growth celebration package. It basically means every time your item level increased by 100, you're gonna get gems. You're gonna get the end, like if you reach 400 item level or 500 item level, total of 2k gems, and that's a lot for this price. You will see that later when we talk about the price of the gems if you don't use those limited packages. This one is similar to the item level growth. This is about the level growth. So every 10 level, you know, max level is 50, you will get 100 gems. Basically, as mentioned, go and get these boxes if you want to spend money in this cash shop. Now let's talk about the other sections. You know, these are the limited stuff. We have here the Epona's request reset, or like instant finish, not reset. Instant finish, it's also, wait a second. Yeah, it's here. Same like the feathers, you know what the revive feathers are for. You can buy 10 of them or 100 of them. Here 10 or 50 of them. And what you can do with this is, you know, if you press Alt-J in game, you will open Epona's request window, and there you can actually, you know, if you did a daily quest, you can insta finish it, but you have to do it at least once, and then you can insta finish it without doing the daily quest by using this Epona's request completion ticket. And you can buy those here, or you can get it if you're lucky from this, you know, 6-hour rotation. Anyways, so these are the usual crystal package which you can buy. You can convert the stove cash to the in-game cash, and then you can convert the in-game cash to gems. Gems are used in the cash shop and in-game, like, you know, as mentioned, resetting life skill. As you can see, 11k, that's around about 11k1, and I don't know how much it is, you know, for EU or NA. But you will, if you compare those prices with the amount of crystal you get from the 3 limited packages which I explained earlier, those 3 here, you get a lot more for that price. So again, get it. There is one more, you know, currency here. This currency is the mileage, I think, mileage system, which is about if you top up cash and you convert it or buy stuff from the cash shop, you're gonna get the mileage points. And if you buy a lot from cash shop, you will be able to get some stuff here for those mileage coins. And you know, these 2 mounts are the best one. They look really good. I'm pretty sure that they won't be faster than the other mounts, but they look just sick. Look at this turtle, guys. Look at this turtle. That's it for the cash shop. If you have any questions, feel free to ask later. Now let's talk about the English patch. I know from a player's perspective it might look like they are translating too slow, but you should know, guys, they are working pretty hard, and you know they are updating the English patch like every second day, and it's a lot of work. And I mean, I didn't work on their English patch that much. It's not worth mentioning, as I already told you in my previous videos, but it's pretty hard. And as you can read here, it took them a lot of time to get to those 20% human translation. So don't complain, guys. Appreciate what you have. Also, if you have the skills and you're perfect in Korean and in English, I can be the middleman if you want to help those guys with the English patch. You know, like a guy in a shady corner whispering to you, hey, you want to help in the English patch? Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, just join Tea Party Discord, tag my name if you want to discuss about this, and then I will add you to the friends, and you can DM me. By the way, guys, I think a lot of guys misunderstood that I blocked them. No, I didn't block anyone. I just disabled DM like a few days ago. You know, there are a lot of lazy guys who don't want to ask the community and want the answer straight from me, and I got tons of DMs. I already complained about it, but it didn't stop, and that's why I disabled it, and only friends can DM me. Before we move on to the next topic, which gonna be about an overlay made by one of the community members / Tea Party Guild member, we should talk about a special guy, about this guy. Special thanks for all those guys who were monitoring the, you know, I'm not active in the Korean Discord, but they saw this post and immediately messaged me. Thanks at those guys who messaged me, of course. And you know, this post, you should know this guy. I don't want to call names. Maybe I'm gonna drop this name accidentally later on, but I don't want to call the name, but this guy wrote in the Korean Discord to report me, or asked everyone to report me. There were two reasons that which he mentions here in this post. The first one, he thinks I'm botting in Twitch with my 100-ish viewers. I mean, if he thinks that, he can report it to Twitch, and I'm totally fine with that. That's not the reason why I want to talk about this guy here. Also keep in mind, dude, I don't want to call the name, that I have a Discord community with around about 1.5k members in it. And yeah, you know, even if those guys, like even 100 of those guys or the viewers, that's not much from, you know, from the guys in my Tea Party Discord, and every time I stream it gets announced there, so it's not hard to get there. Also keep in mind that of course they won't be that active. Most of them are playing there the game and just like to hear my annoying voice. Oh my god, yeah, my annoying voice. Anyways, the main reason why I'm asking myself why you did that is the next thing which he wrote, which is about they should report me because I'm using as a non-Korean, or playing as a non-Korean the game, and mentioned like I'm a kimchi or something like that. I think some of you guys know what that is, and basically saying that I'm playing with a stolen ID. Wow, that's a dick move, man. Are you that desperate? I don't get it. Like as mentioned, report me to Twitch if you think I'm botting. I'm fine with that. They can check it. And but doing this in Korean Discord and wanting that you want my account to be banned from game, it looks like you just want to get rid of me. Like, I know you are losing viewers, and I know you're losing views on your YouTube videos, but dude, don't do that. Also, are you gonna do the same thing to all the other content creators who are getting, I don't know, 50-ish, 100-ish views? Because you want to get those viewers, you're gonna go to Korean Discord and tell them they are using kimchi? I don't know, kimchi or, you know, stolen ID. Also keep in mind, a few weeks ago or months ago, in doing the CBTs, this guy used stolen ID, in his own words, accounts made by those IDs or bot accounts for playing the game. So I don't get it, man. You know, I could make moves against you too, but I don't care. But the thing which annoys me, and also some of the other content creators who DM'd me this message, is you are like blaming, we thought you were part of this community, and you are like reporting content creators with the reason that they are using, or like just me at the beginning, but the fear is still there that you're gonna report them too because they are using stolen ID. And let's be honest, how should we play this game or enjoy this game without buying an account or having an account from a friend? It still counts as stolen ID, I know, but that's our only choice, and we love this game to play. But why you do this, man? Anyways, my last piece of advice, don't be greedy, mate. Just enjoy this game, love this game, and you will be surrounded with an amazing community. And that's a perfect transition to my next topic, which is about my amazing community. And as you can see, you should know this already, there are a lot of guides, not only from me, and there are a lot from other guys. And a lot of them are also Tea Party community members, and I'm pretty proud of it. And the thing which I want to talk about today is this guy, Ernesto, made an overlay. There is a video, you will find it on our Discord in the guides channel. This is about an overlay which will help you to find parties. It doesn't, you know, change files like the English patch. It's just an overlay. You can type, customize it, what you want to search for, guardian raids, cubes, whatever. And then it will generate a Korean text. You can copy paste it into a chat, and you will be able to play with Koreans. Again, guys, not all the Koreans are bad. Actually, most of them are pretty nice. They are trying to help you. And believe me, they know most of the time that you are not from Korea, but they still help you. And there are dicks in every community. So even if there are like one or two guys or Korean guys who are just mad about you, ignore them. Most of them are pretty nice. And you know, the guy I talked about earlier, he's not a Korean, you know, still a dick. So basically just saying that only because a few guys are bad doesn't mean that the whole community is bad. Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope I didn't waste a lot of time from you talking about, you know, what. And if you have any questions regarding this, feel free to ask in Discord, feel free to ask in the stream, feel free to ask below in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for all the help. I appreciate it, and see you on the next video. Bye bye, your Tea Party Percy.